Welcome back, Chara parents. This is our last installment for this season's session of Chara Parent University. I hope these series have given you new nuggets of information to carry with you on your dance parent journey. Our learning never ends as parents, and I'm always here to help you. Never hesitate to reach out. Today, I want to dive into the topic of finding ways to acknowledge growth in your dancers and celebrate their successes. It probably sounds really simple, but it's actually something that's easy to forget. Our dancers often get so caught up in their big goals that they forget to look back and see how far they've come. Big or small, there's something really important about celebrating wins. Let's be real. How often do you look past your wins, barely giving yourselves a pat on the back? We've all been there, focusing more on the negatives and letting the positives just slip away. It's like we are wired to dwell on the one critical comment among a sea of praise. Our dancers are always ready to move on to the next thing, which is great, but what about taking a moment to recognize how far they've come? This is especially important when times get tough. Developing a growth mindset is no small feat, especially for our dancers. It's about recognizing every step they take towards their goals, appreciating their efforts, and yes, celebrating their wins. This mindset is crucial for personal growth. It's how they stay in tune with their achievements and use them as stepping stones to reach higher. So let's take a look at a few different ways you can foster a growth mindset in your dancer. Number one, the role of gratitude. Practicing gratitude plays a big role in cultivating a positive and growth-oriented mindset. Acknowledging the good around them, appreciating the small wins, and being thankful for the leaps they have made on their dance journey. When they practice gratitude, they're building a strong foundation for positivity and personal development. Number two, cultivating positivity daily. What's one thing they can do every day to keep things positive? It doesn't need to be big. It's all about taking baby steps and acknowledging their progress, no matter how small it may seem. By celebrating tiny wins, they're feeding their minds positivity. And guess what? Positivity breeds more positivity. It's like a cycle of goodness that propels them forward on their journey of personal growth. A great example of a daily practice is to write down one thing they're proud of every day. And this can be as small as ensuring they are in dress code for class or as big as mastering their triple pirouette. Anything counts. Number three, look at mistakes as opportunities. Not everything will go as planned, and that's simply part of life. Mistakes will happen, and it's totally okay for them to get upset about them. Have them take some time to feel bad about it and acknowledge that it stinks. Just as it's not possible to be happy all the time, it's also not possible to be positive all the time. And trying to do so will do more harm than good. So here's their permission to go ahead and get upset. One of my dance teachers once said, if it's not going to matter in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes worrying about it. Of course, it's important to look at these mistakes as a learning experience. What went wrong? Why didn't it work? What can I do differently next time? It's very easy to freeze and get stuck when things go wrong. So make sure they are actively thinking about this as an opportunity to do things differently next time. Acknowledge the mistake and then move on. Number four, find their dance community. One amazing way to cultivate this positivity is by finding their dance community. Having a safe space to share their wins is super valuable. At Chara, we have several ways we celebrate student growth and progress publicly within our Chara dance community. Our teachers nominate dancers for our Students in Dance Teaching Assistants of the Month and Year. We have pins we pass out to dancers who are going above and beyond or hitting milestones in their training. We do lots of social media spotlights and shout outs to dancers in classes that are hitting goals or displaying great Chara character. We give milestone awards at our recital for dancers' continued dedication to their years of training. We provide written feedback on our fall progress reports and spring skill evaluations, and love chatting with parents and dancers during our parent-teacher conferences so we can verbally sing our dancers' praises. Sharing may feel awkward, especially when they don't think their win is big enough. But trust me, sharing their wins, their progress, is not just about them. It's also about inspiring others, about showing them that every step counts. It's about building each other up and creating a ripple effect of positivity and personal growth. Number 5, learning mindset, and personal development. Nurturing a learning mindset and personal development are best friends. When they are open to learning, they are acknowledging that there's always room for growth and improvement. And the journey of personal growth is peppered with milestones and achievements that deserve to be celebrated. Recognize their progress, no matter how small, and use it as fuel to propel them forward. Whether they've just completed Jazz 2, or had a conversation with a teacher who taught them something new, or simply checked off reviewing their recital dances at home. Every win is worth celebrating. Number 6, create their sunshine folder. Have you ever heard of a sunshine folder? It's a simple yet powerful way to capture and revisit their achievements. Whenever they receive positive feedback or achieve a milestone, capture it, screenshot it, and tuck it away in this folder. On days when things get tough, this folder will be their beacon of light, reminding them of their dance journey and their growth. It'll allow them to see how far they've come, to witness their growth, and to find motivation in their dance journey. So, there you have it. Mindsets and praise for dancers. Praise the process. Let your dancers know how important their effort is. Encourage them to see challenges and failures as opportunities for growth. When they get back home after dance class, sit down with them and brainstorm new ideas and plans to help them achieve their goals. Celebrate the effort, celebrate the process, and they'll learn much more than just how to dance.